Emergency pod, the Bears, they do it. We're joined by Tommy. We're not even going to have an introduction. We might just do it in the beginning of the video. I don't care. Bears take down the Packers in the NFC wildcard game, I guess you want to call it, whatever it is, Super Wildcard weekend. Thoughts, boys. Thoughts.
I just keep fucking laughing. I just keep laughing to myself. I don't know what happened. I just looked up the scores 31-27. And Bears won. I don't know how. I'm happy.
Tommy.
Just awesome game. Me and Alex were just talking to each other while we were watching it. You could not believe what we were seeing. That was awesome.
Yeah, I mean, it was absolutely incredible. First half couldn't have been any worse. We'll get into all the details. But, yeah, I mean, I was thinking this, too. It's like, there's so much football, man. First half, this is going to be part of my complaints, is you relax on going for fourth down. Relax on, overthinking it, getting away from what you do. Because two scores right away, how fast it is, like you said, it's 31-27, and what the hell's going on, right? What's going on here? So, yeah, incredible. Caleb, like you said, is him. He was hot ass in the first half, missing every throw possible, every read, it felt like. To be fair, the interior line was pretty bad, but yeah, it wasn't great for Caleb in the first half. It wasn't great for Ben Johnson in the first half, but holy moly, Packers, fuck you, Matt LaFleur. I was going to say something. Yeah, okay, thank you. I was going to say something worse. So yeah, Matt LaFleur, you suck. There we go.
Matt LaFleur, you can go to the Falcons now.
He'll be dead with the Falcons. That team would be so good.
I know, dude. But hey, they're supposedly meeting after the season to discuss an extension, so we'll see how that goes.
Okay.
Maybe go sour, hopefully.
True. Yeah, that's the plan.
But like I told Tommy, Matt LaFleur, not a great second half caller. Turns out, not a great second half caller. I mean, the Bears defense, we talk about Caleb, but the Bears defense really stepped up in the second half. I mean, they were just dog shit in the first half. And in the second half, they scored 6 points? Total in the second?
6.
Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, give the one touchdown at the end, whatever. McManus misses the extra point.
Huge.
Crazy.
I think we talked about that. We talked about it before. McManus isn't that great. He's been bad. I said it last pod or 2 pods ago that McManus is a little bit of a liability. So, yeah, that's huge. And that changed the game. Well, not changed the game, but, changed how everything was played.
No, for sure. I mean, yeah, I guess whatever maybe didn't change at the end, but they had to go for a touchdown instead of a field goal, so obviously that's a huge change. And even if they didn't, they didn't have time, the Bears could have kicked a field goal instead of just going for a touchdown. So definitely a huge change in the game. And really, I thought they were cooked, obviously for a while. I mean, the first half, 21-3. I mean, really doing nothing on offense the entire time. Defense was putrid in the first half. I mean, no one could cover anybody. Kyler Gordon, first half and second half, just getting picked on like nobody's business. But
yeah, Kyler Gordon, liability. Hopefully he just didn't any setbacks and he's just gonna get healthier. But yeah, that was a tough outing for our boy.
Yeah,
bad to watch.
any double move, he was cooked.
Yeah, no, it was sad. But no, the boys stepped up in the second half. On defense, Dennis Allen called a better half. They played tighter coverage, got a lot more pressure in the second half. I guess they're going to keep having to dial up pressure with more blitzes like they did, because you can't keep relying on a second half like that. You got to limit those points in the first half to have a chance against some of these better teams.
Packers did have a couple key drops. I mean, it was more of the last drive, I guess I'm kind of referring to. But, yeah, I think the Packers did leave some points on the board in terms of I think they could have been a little bit better. But, again, they did get lucky in the first half with, 2-3 fumbles that could have gone easily to the Bears, right? Yeah, that was crazy. I don't know how it just died in the end zone. But, yeah, again, Dennis Allen, yeah, he figured it out. I mean, there were some tweets throughout he fired off if Dennis Allen didn't have a good second half. That, wouldn't have been good. And honestly, I mean, he could have, that could have been career altering for him if they would have kept getting smoked. If it ended up being 50-14 or something crazy, like it was on pace to be, then yeah, he could have been in trouble. So yeah, he figured it out. Whether it was dialing, it seemed like they went to a little bit more zone, but then there was man at times. But every time they were man, it was not good. So I don't know what they're doing moving forward.
Yeah, no, I mean, I just don't get it because, like I said, I've said this before. Most of their players or most of their corners are better in the zone. Jalen Johnson's better zone. I mean, C.J. Gardner-Johnson didn't play today, but he's better zone.
Mm-hmm.
Deshaun Wright, I don't know what he's good at. You know.
Almost made a cool catch. That was pretty sweet.
That's true. He did.
And
Should have been
smoked himself. Yeah, should have.
But yeah, no, I mean, so they're gonna keep running man. Unfortunately, I don't know how well it's gonna hold up, especially against, like I said, if you're gonna play maybe the Rams, maybe again you're gonna play the Eagles, who have better receivers. Like, yeah, you stopped the Eagles the first time, but you know we'll see how that goes the second time around. So, yeah, obviously, defense is still a worry, but like I said, I mean, they bunkered down, made the plays that they had to in the second half, gave the offense a chance, and I mean, the offense flourished. I don't know why they keep doing this, like the halftime heroics.
Yeah, man, they got to figure
what
it
the
out.
adjustments are, but like why they start so slow and then they're so dominant in the second half. It makes no sense to me.
No clue. Tommy.
Team that needs a full 4 quarters.
Yeah, they utilize all their time.
Slowly build the momentum and then steamroll.
Well, that's the thing. It's like if they could figure out all 60 minutes, you imagine this team's got to be awesome, right? Like this team should win a Super Bowl in that case if they can put up basically 31 and one half. What can they do in a full game?
In the fourth.
Yeah, so 100. They can put up 100, no problem. But yeah, again, they didn't have any takeaways, right? So like, I mean, no takeaways. So again, if this is should have had multiple, but yeah, that was crazy. Dexter, yeah,
the Dexter one. Literally at that moment, I thought they were cooked. That was the moment I was like, "This is over," because like you're not getting that. But then they had, the big, return from Duvernay, and then they only scored a field goal, unfortunately. But still, I mean, they had so much time. They just kept scoring. The defense, again, they just kept limiting them, not putting up much time on the offensive side for Green Bay, and then just, I guess, chipped away. So, I mean, they've done it all season. It's crazy. Like I said, I keep laughing to myself. I just can't believe it.
It's crazy. And at the end of the day, thank God for Austin Booker, I'm going to say. I think he's the unsung hero of this game on the defense. I think without him because they didn't have any pressure in the first half. And that's why I think Jordan Love was so good. He had so much time. And then, I'm just looking at my notes. And then, yeah, I mean, once Austin Booker started getting some pressures, Montez Sweat started getting in a little bit more. But honestly, it was all Austin Booker, in my opinion. And once that happened, Jordan Love was under duress. He couldn't make the throws. They weren't happening the same way. Because even saw it in the fourth quarter. They stopped getting to him, and he started making great throws over the middle, and he was wide. I mean, Jordan Love's a great quarterback when he has time, which most quarterbacks are. But, yeah, it's just... thank God for Austin Booker's the only redeeming quality of this defense at this point. Maybe Kevin Byard, I don't know. I mean, T.J. Edwards getting hurt might have helped the team. I have no idea. Horrible to say. Tough.
I don't want to say I said it, but at the time I definitely said it. I'm like, let's be honest, DeMarco Jackson plays better than Edwards has been playing. Man.
We said it last episode.
Yeah, like I mean, I think it did help him. Unfortunate to say. I mean, hopefully Edwards isn't too hurt. I mean, it looked bad. Obviously, you get
it isn't too broken
off, basically. But yeah, I mean, realistically, I wanted to see DeMarco Jackson play, so that's all. I'll just leave it at that. I don't want to say more. I don't know.
You wished a man breaking his ankle?
No. Actually not.
All right. I mean, we can get into the game, like you said. I mean, any notes, any things like that, specific, game specific? You have anything, Tommy?
Shout out to that fan who said "infinite cheese to great."
that guy did have so much cheese. At first, I'm like, is he doing snow? And I realized it was cheese. I couldn't believe it. How much cheese could you have? Imagine being in front of him and just getting smoked by cheese. Just like, what's on my back? It's just cheese all over your back, dude. Just fresh Parmesan.
The Caleb the completion percentage stat was very mean.
I didn't see that.
Lowest in the NFL. And today, 48%. That was at when the Bears were just the all-time low of the game. So.
That's tough. Even in the fourth quarter, if Caleb's doing so good and he was still 50% completion percentage, I'm like, yeah, he's just figuring it out. Other note, the throw from Caleb to Rome that basically saved the game, and that game's over if that doesn't happen, was one of the best throws I've ever seen. From a Bears quarterback at least, that was... considering the moment and considering what's going on, that was insane. At first you didn't realize it, and then you saw it from the back cam from Caleb's angle. I mean, that crazy. He was covered and threw him open behind him, rolling out. Oh, I can't hear Alex. Alex muted.
Lost the audio.
No, I'm back. All right. Yeah, like I said, like you said, I mean, it was unbelievable throw. I mean, literally, you don't make that throw, the game's over. So, I mean, Rome really doing nothing the entire game, and then right at the end, stepping up to make those plays. It's huge for him to be back. Caleb also battling through it. Supposed injury, I don't know what happened to his ankle. Where I mean, he's heavy limping off, and then the next drive, he's perfectly fine. So, yeah, I mean, maybe not the most accurate day from him. And like I told Tommy, I'm like, now I'm seeing what people are saying. Maybe he misses some of the easy ones.
That's what I wrote down. The easy passes need to be completed more. I mean, the one throw, it's like DJ wide open, dude. Like, I don't know. And the one, which I know people are going to blame Burden for running the wrong route. Like, dude, just make the mesh throw that was wide open. Like, you don't need to throw a deep dagger route. Again, it was probably open, probably the right play, but, like, you can take the easy stuff, man. It doesn't have to be a home run every single time. That's how you can live with a bad completion percentage. You do that, and then you hit the next one, and it's like, all right, well, you went 50 for 50 there, but, like, he has a 25-yard completion. It makes sense. So, I guess you live by, die by it, but he needs to start making the easier ones for sure.
Yeah. Sorry, go, Tom.
No, I didn't have it.
No, yeah, I'm just going to say, like you said, you could live with the completion percentage. I mean, it goes 50% completion percentage, but ends up with 361 yards, 2 touchdowns. I mean, he throws 2 picks, but, I mean, they're both on 4th down. The one really didn't matter at all. I mean, actually, probably saved him 35 yards. So, really not as bad of a day, especially when you start off the first half. I don't even think he had 100 yards or so. And then you end up with 361. So, really crazy. And then, obviously, Loveland, just unbelievable day again. I mean, most reliable target on the team.
The catches make her crazy. It's just like sticks every time.
Yeah, I mean, he's had a couple of drops, like people hitting him out, but for the most part, he's been super reliable. I mean, I think I saw it was like first rookie tight end to have 100 yards in the playoffs since like 1986 or something like that. So
really,
that's a crazy stat. And yeah, he had 137, and it's his first playoff game. So huge day for him, and. Yeah, I guess, I mean, everyone kind of stepped up. The running game, not great. Again, like, last 4 or 5 weeks, I don't think have been super good. But I feel like it did enough at the end, But
I think out of the backfield, though, Swift was still dominant, and he's just fun to watch. Like, when you get the ball in his hand in open space, it's so fun. So it's good to have one to punch.
Dead. Like a little screen pass, and then he
wiggled up. Yeah. I don't know, Caleb said that block.
Yeah.
Caleb got old. I think he gets laid out a little bit. But yeah, I think, like, I always like the little jump he does, too, the jump and then go. That's always fun. I always like that has to help you somehow, and I feel like any laws of physics saying jumping should not help your momentum, but, it does. But yeah, it's fun, it's fun to have that, and then you still have a young guy who can kind of run in the middle. So yeah, I think they need to figure out the run game a little bit more. I hope Oz is okay. Not that he's the best run blocker, but, relying on Theo Benedict out there, I don't know. He held his own, obviously, in the last drive there, but yeah, hopefully, I don't think it didn't look like Ozzy was too bad, Obviously, it could be one of those things where it gets worse just from general swelling, but I don't think it's too bad.
Yeah, and we'll see. I mean, Braxton Jones, I think, just came off of IR.
He's back.
So he's got to be better than Theo. I mean, Theo's a good story, but I mean, he was very bad for in the last couple starts. So you really do not want to see him starting as much as like the guy.
No, and okay, going back to the beginning of this game, how did it start? I know I saw some arguments, fighting. I didn't really see it all the thing. Anyone have that?
I just they kind of just turned
chippy.
it on and it was saying that they were arguing. It didn't really show how or why.
Classic Prime.
Yeah.
Al Michaels seemed like he had a juice a little bit though. He seemed a little bit more giddy. Didn't seem too boring.
Playoffs,
Yeah, he is. I don't know. I've seen some playoff performances from Al Michaels. Not tough. I think he did like the beast mode run. And it was just sad. He's like Marshawn Lynch. There you go. So that's good. Kirk Herbstreit, fine. Prime itself is fine. What other complaints? Put Devin Hester just rocking his Hall of Fame jacket.
Yeah,
that was fun. Cool. Respect that from the guy.
Yeah. Going back to Al Michaels not being excited. If you go back to like old call, like the '90s, like Super Bowls and stuff, like specifically the Patriots, the first Super Bowl that Tom Brady drove. It's just like John Madden, whoever. They're just like, no, there's a completed pass, and Field goal's good. There you go.
That's it.
No emotion. Yeah, there was no emotion to calling
Al
games.
Michaels has never been anything
Yeah.
special. Just
Yeah.
Al Michaels about the miracle on ice is just nothing.
Yeah.
He's flipping burgers right now. Al Michaels doesn't. I think Al Michaels doesn't eat vegetables. Only he eats steak every day, basically.
Yeah.
It's crazy how many steaks he
Hey,
eats.
I mean, he's an old man, so I mean, how can you go against that?
I think he's been doing it for years. It's him, and I think who's the one that has like the pocket with the toast? You know that story?
No.
I think it might be not Jim Nance. But it might be their one. Who's the one that does a tie? Is that Jim Nance? Who's the one that gives a tie at Final Four? March Madness. No one knows this.
I know what you're talking about.
I'm pretty sure that guy. Oh, Ty got it?
No, I don't.
Either way, whenever he goes to breakfast, he orders toast, and he shows him a card of how he wants that toast prepped. Toasted. That bread toasted. Yeah, so it has to be a certain brown for him, which is crazy. That's an awesome thing too. So, anyways, back to the game. I wrote this down. DJ Moore dropping that one ball before they got the first down. He's pathetic. Get him off the team. But then he caught the touchdown like 2 minutes later.
Yeah.
I literally think I said trade him right now.
I mean, how do you not catch that ball? How do you not dive for that ball? How do you not do anything for that ball? It doesn't make sense. But yeah, I mean, he came back, made a nice play, got the touchdown, so you can't complain.
Yeah, I mean, the touchdown too. I mean, I guess great play call. I don't know how he got wide open. That felt like a Bears defense kind of mistake by the defense.
Yes, just seeing the screen, be like, I'm gonna go for the screen, and then getting completely lost in it.
Yeah.
Bears love that. I think that's really all I wrote down. I mean, I think we're going back to the chippiness at the beginning. I'm glad the refs it seemed like the game was well refed, like not too much. They weren't calling personal fouls too much. There wasn't too much. I mean, because there was some throwing back and forth and stuff, but nothing, too crazy or egregious. And they just kind of let him play, which was good.
Yeah, there's a few that I thought were gonna be called.
Yeah, the one where the Bears they got tossed down. I was like, they should call that, and then they didn't. But then they called the one unnecessary or late hit. But yeah, nothing crazy, which is good. Anything, Tommy? Anything you want to see for the next game? Anything you guys want to see? Who do you know they play? Do we know they play?
No, it depends. They could either play the Eagles or the 49ers.
Okay.
Or no, sorry. Not
The Rams?
The 49ers win, the Bears play the Rams.
Okay.
Yes. So yeah, the Eagles or the Rams. I mean,
Definitely
obviously
the
you already
Eagles.
beat the Eagles. Rams, though, I mean, not, as much as I've talked them up, obviously they just almost lost to the Panthers. I mean, they've lost six games this year. They're not unbeatable. They have a great offense, but the Bears give up points to anybody, so it's not like that's really going to matter, And Stafford has turned the ball over in the last handful of games, so I mean, the Bears capitalize on that. I'm not too afraid of the Rams as I was like 5 weeks ago.
Yeah, I mean, their defense has been putrid. We can talk about that game a little bit because I don't really want to talk about it in the next episode. So, I mean, to give up that many points to the Panthers, obviously Bryce Young balled out, I would think, is one of his best games. And he's just grown, which is great to see. But, yeah, the Rams' defense, which we thought was great, is not what we thought. They don't look good. Like I said, the offense, I mean, it's just kind of puka. I mean, Devontae Adams looked okay, but Matt Stafford missed him a lot of times. What's that? Sorry?
Matt Stafford hurt his hand, finger or something.
True.
True.
He smoked it against someone's arm. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think that happens all the time to him specifically. Matt Stafford loves getting his hand crushed.
They just bring in the new clone.
Yeah, true. They got clones. They got Matt Staffords on deck like Buzz Lightyears. But yeah, I mean, the fact that game went like that. I mean, that game I thought was dead, and the Panthers stormed back. Thought they had it. Wanted to win, but Panthers defense not there.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, they played such a good game in the second half, but it just felt like the Rams were gonna. I just knew that they were gonna come back. I just knew that they were just gonna rip it out at the end. Yeah, it's hard to beat them twice, but like I said, I mean, it doesn't really matter. I mean, you already beat the Eagles once. You probably can beat the Rams if you really need to. I mean, obviously you need to if you play them, but I'm not. Like I said, I'm not super afraid of them. Stafford's looked more vulnerable in the last 6 games, so. I mean, obviously Devontae's been out for that times, but like you said, it doesn't look like he's 100% yet.
No, absolutely not. I mean, yeah, for the Bears, what do you guys want to see next game? Other what do you want to see adjustment wise? Anything specific, Tommy? What do you got for me? Coaching. offense, defense, play call?
I think Alex is more the X's and O's guy, but probably a little bit better pass defense be nice.
Yeah, it would probably help. Yeah, I think that comes down to, again, it's hard. Like if you run zone, I think Puka. If they do play the Rams, let's say Puka Nacua destroys zone. He's better at zone than man. That's tough. And then running man, like you said, you kind of just have like body bags walking around. It's tough.
Yeah, and Devontae eats, man. That's the problem. That's why they got him. I mean, that's really why they replaced him with Cooper Cup with him, essentially. But yeah, I mean, they can't just run man all game. I mean, you can't have Tremaine Edmonds getting on wide receivers 5 times in a game and getting lucky a couple times, with not converting. And like you said, the Packers left so much on the field, it felt like.
Tremaine Edmonds is a liability. I guess that's a good point too. There's one play where he ran to the left for some reason, or I guess his right, and then they just threw out to the right to Josh Jacobs, and I was like, why'd you run that way, dude? Like, what are you doing? And so yeah, he needs to. I don't know what's wrong with him. Obviously, he's fast, he's quick. It's nice to have, but buddy, use your eyes, please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna need some turnovers. Well, I'll say that. Yeah, gotta get some turnovers. Actually pick up the ball and just dive on it. The ball is kicked so far. You gotta know that, hey, you got a little bit of time to just scoop it up.
Yeah, I don't know. You slide and just kind of hug it, not just dive on it like a buffoon. But you do that too.
Yeah, about the eyes on the mistakes that he makes.
And then for the Packers, I mean, where do they go from here? Jover, dude? Jordan Love? No, not really.
No, they'll run it back. I mean, the game was too close. You might. It's like I want LaFleur to be gone, but like I said, the game is so close. I doubt they'll fire him or not extend him.
But at the same time, so it's crazy.
That's what I was gonna say. At the same time, you could be like, well, they just blew that game. To the Division rival. You're up 21-3 at halftime. You end up losing 31-27. How can you let that happen? So, I imagine that they stick with most same personnel. I mean, Greg Halfley's also a consideration for jobs as their defensive coordinator, so that could be a huge hit for them. I don't really know. I don't really know what they need. They were hurt. Obviously, Micah Parsons being back, that's a huge help. I mean, Zach Tom's out on the offensive line. That's a huge miss for them. So,
Tucker Kraft too. I mean, he was such a weapon, but again, tight end. But it's still, he was he was so good. He was probably the number one weapon.
Yeah. So I would imagine they add probably something defensively. Maybe another O lineman in the first round. Well, actually, no, they don't have their first round pick. So
got him.
That.
Second round lineman.
Yeah. So. I don't know. They probably just run it back with the same team. I mean, I imagine they could add a little bit, but like I said, if you add Parsons back, they should be. I mean, that's a completely different defense.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, I would like to see, like I said, LaFleur get fired, but I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't if I was. I mean, anyone with the same mind can't look at him and be like. I mean, there's so many plays that everyone was just wide open. It felt like anytime the Packers wanted to get a completion, they could have. Even when the Bears started playing better, I think it was more Jordan Love missing stuff or the Packers dropping the ball. Like we said, how much stuff was left on the field where, I don't know. And they didn't run it as much as they should have. I don't know. But hopefully they fire him. That'd be nice.
Yeah. Well, either way, I mean, get rid of one. I mean, LaFleur or Halfley, I'm happy with, especially LaFleur. I don't know why they're fans. We've talked about this 1,000 times. I don't know why they're fans don't like him, but like I said, I mean, maybe he just doesn't call a good second half game. I mean, we've seen it 3 times this year already. So, I mean, against the Bears alone, and I was even saying it to Tommy before it happened. I'm like, he doesn't call a good second half, and then they go out and score 6 points. So it's like he gets turtle shelled for some reason.
I don't know if he gets shy. Yeah, that's weird.
If he can fix that, but obviously they've never made the Super Bowl. I mean, not an overwhelming roster, but obviously they're good enough. So I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, you have a first-round receiver get his first touchdown ever in a game in the playoffs, which is sad. That shouldn't happen. You have Jordan Love, who's a first-round talent. I mean, he's been there for 5 years now, starting 4 of them. So, yeah, it's again, they haven't had overwhelming talent, but it's not like they're going to get better through the draft now. They traded for Micah Parsons, so this was their win-now window. So all you can do is sign free agents, and they don't really do that either. Their philosophy isn't signing free agents. It's usually drafting people, and now you don't have draft capital. Maybe you can sign a couple guys, like you said, but is that going to make them better? Not even the Bears, just better than the Seahawks? No. Like, so yeah, I don't know where they go from here. They're kind of stuck in like, hopefully they get lucky territory, which is never where you want to be as a team. And also, you paid your quarterback. You're kind of actually in a really bad spot because you paid your quarterback now. You're not going to draft a new quarterback, and you don't really have first round talent. Again, Micah Parsons coming back. Maybe the team's just way better, and they probably are. But like, you're still kind of like 50-50 there.
Yeah, I mean, realistically, I'm not counting on it, but you could see a jump from Matthew Golden from year 1 to year 2.
I assume.
If you go from like a nothing to even like a fringe wide receiver 1, that'll be a huge help for him. But yeah, I mean, I don't see, like you said, I don't see them improving a whole lot. That's what happened when you trade, multiple firsts for one player. So he gets hurt, and the trade kind of looks like ass for right now. But we'll see him next year at the end of the year. If they can hold off for the first half of the season while he comes back, like, I mean, realistically, they could miss the playoffs if they start slow. Because, like, if their defense, if Halfley goes or, whatever happens, I mean,
we're one game out of the play from missing the playoffs this year. If they did, I mean, obviously they didn't play the last game, but right, if they would have lost that game to Dallas, isn't that technically they're out of the playoffs at that point?
Yeah,
that's high. So like, yeah, they're 1 point away from not making the playoffs, which is it is what it is, and they've been the 7th seed 3 years in a row, I think. So like, it's not like they're the 1 seed and they had a bad year this year. This is kind of who they are, which is not great. But yeah, I mean, for the Bears, just happy. Just what else? Like I said, you just keep smiling. Think about the game. You're like, how did this happen? How could this happen?
McManus.
Yeah, I was going to say McManus might be cooked. He might be cooked.
Yeah. I'd get rid of him.
Oh, you can't bring him back. You missed multiple kicks in this game against the Bears? Like, hell no.
He missed a field goal and extra point, right?
Yep, he missed a field goal at the half, and then did he miss 2 field goals? No, I thought he missed field goal and extra point.
No, he missed one for a half, and then the 44-yarder.
Did he miss the? Oh, he did miss 2 field goals. Yeah. What's the one? The one they iced him on. That was the halftime one, right?
Right.
And then he did miss one. He missed 2 field goals and an extra point. The other one was the other one you said. That's tough. That's tough leaving 7 points on the board right there. Hate to see that for. Yeah, I mean they literally lost because of Brandon McManus. Good point.
Okay.
Great special teams coach by the Bears. I mean they did have a blocked punt too, right? The Bears, or am I wrong there?
No, that was.
No, not the wrong game.
That was the Rams game.
Yeah, it was the Rams game. Sorry, I was lucid dreaming that game. But yeah, Bears special. Sorry, I'm thinking of the return now. Either way though, Brandon McManus gone. Bears. Cairo. Any notes for Cairo? Just trying to think of anything we can hit on. Consistent. Yeah, it's It's nice to have the consistency. Like, okay, he's gonna hit it, which is cool. But at the same time, I think one of the 4th downs they went for it just because it was out of his range, and it was like And it was like a couple. Both of them, I think, they were a 57-yarder and maybe a 52, 53-yarder, and they went for it both times. Probably more just chasing the points than anything, but yeah, Kyler's leg not there. But he's consistent when he hits it.
He did also hit that miss on the kickoff that one time.
Yeah.
Which,
no.
I guess whatever, but
nothing more demoralizing than that, though. Like, you get a big touchdown or big field goal or whatever, and then you just off the kickoff, and just like, and it's like you're kind of celebrating, and you're like, oh wait, they're starting at the 40 now. What happened? I missed that. It just happened so fast.
Yeah. Also, I guess last note for me, just their run game has been not great the last handful of games. I don't know what's going on there, but they've not been able to get it going. Swift had a couple good runs, but really they didn't really have much. I mean, one guy is kind of useless out there, I feel like, in the running game right now. It just feels like he runs into it like a wall and then just dies.
Yeah, I just don't think. I always say, think this. I think there's some running backs that need a lot of carries. There's some running backs that can split carries. Like Dave Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs can do it pretty well. I don't know if Swift can split carries like this. I think he is the kind of breakout kind of run guy. Or, I mean, if you look at him, I'm looking at his game log right now, 13 carries, he only did so much. But then he has 18 carries, he has 100 yards. Anytime he has, more carries, more yards, ton more yards. It seems like anytime he gets over 15, he's breaking one loose, and that's where he lives. So I don't know if that's something they're going to do. Because, like I said, Nunguy's been pretty bad. And I get there's sometimes we should use him, on a 4th and 1 instead of running a dumbass pass play. Yeah, maybe throw Nunguy in there.
That was so bad.
That's what I thought was Joe over, dude. But Yeah, like, that can't happen. Maybe get Monangai, maybe fucking run the ball, Caleb, do something. Um, but yeah, I think Swift needs more carries. To be honest with you, 'cause Swift looks way more electric with the ball than Monangai does, in my opinion.
100%. I mean, yeah, I don't even think it's really close at this point. Um, yeah, and like it's crazy because they made all these mistakes, coaching, playing, like all this, and they still win the game. So, and you keep going like, well, if they put it together, how could they be? It's like they're not putting it together, but they still keep winning games. I just don't get it. It's unbelievable.
I know, you hit on the point. Like Tommy said, like they need if they get turnovers next game, that's a plus. If they don't do jack shit for the first half, that's a plus. Like if their defense isn't just Swiss cheese, that's probably a plus. If you add those three things together, this team could win any game. It feels like, but yeah, I don't. You can only say woulda, shoulda, coulda so much, and we've been saying it probably since week 5 that this could happen. So yeah, probably not gonna happen. But if you play the Eagles, that was one of their most complete games, I think, and their run game looked awesome that game. So hopefully they play the Eagles. But even the Rams, like you said, I think they could take advantage of that defense. So how porous it's been. Maybe not the run game, but Caleb should be able to start faster in that game. But I've said that about every team. Like, I'm like even the Packers, like their defense is not good. Caleb should start fast, and he doesn't. So I don't know.
Yeah, I don't get it. Like, I don't get why he's so inaccurate in the first half. Like, and then the second half he's so much better. It just doesn't make sense to me. I guess ice. I don't know. Like, start cold.
Yeah,
I gotta get colder. I'm not sure.
I'm just gonna clip you just saying it's ice, and then just go that every time. Start clipping that everywhere. No, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, like I said, you look at the stat line: 360, 2 touchdowns. Awesome. What's the time?
I was gonna say he's like Rocky. He's got to get beat down first, you know.
Yeah, gotta get him swollen, ready for round 9 through 12 for a knockout. Yeah, I don't know. How was that Cole Kmet drop, not a fumble?
Oh yeah, I don't know. And especially they called it so fast too.
I know. Malfoy threw a challenge flag and they're like, no, buddy, here, pick it back up. We're calling this one back. And I was like, what are we doing here? He literally caught it, turned around. I thought he was bobbling it more, and then they showed the replay. He wasn't bobbling it at all.
Yeah, I thought that one was a catch. But...
Yeah. Anything else? I mean, Loveland had 15 targets. Holy shit.
Yeah, I saw that.
Like I said to Tom, oh, sorry, you go ahead.
No, I was gonna say it's just a couple more stats they showed. The DeAndre Swift one, just had 1,000 yards and whatever, 9 touchdowns. That was like a career year. Never would have guessed that was a career year for him.
Hey, dude, come on, man. We don't need to throw him. We don't need to kick him. We don't need to kick down. I know Swift's like one of our bright spots here, and like, dude, see DeAndre Swift, what a pathetic career he's had.
Just caught me by surprise. The other one was when T.J. Edwards got hurt. Me and Alex talking about this. They were showing he had like 12 sacks, and I'm like, oh wow, he had 12 sacks this year, and then like just going down 7 interceptions. I'm like, no.
Yeah, I saw the same thing.
Career stats.
I saw the same thing. I was like, 7 picks. I was like, he had that many? I was like, no, he didn't even play this year. And then I didn't see the sack. I saw his picks, and I was like, oh, this is his career.
They're like, this is his career stats. His career is over.
Yeah, T.J. Edwards, you're gone, buddy. What a sad way to break your leg, too, just getting kicked by Christian Watson.
Yeah.
At first, I'm like, oh, maybe it was intentional. It wasn't. It was just T.J. Edwards backing right into the guy.
Tough. Hopefully he's fine. I mean, obviously probably not, but
yeah, when you're throwing thumbs up to the crowd, usually it's not your season's not looking good.
Yeah,
it's probably a 90% chance when you give a thumbs up to the crowd, your season's donezo, and you're gonna be going through some surgery.
Hey, at least they have DeMarco Jackson.
True, best middle linebacker in the league right now.
I saw what's his name, the linebacker for the Rams get cooked. They're like, this guy's awesome. He's a team captain. He just got beat out by Bryce Young. I was like, this guy sucks.
Oh, the Landman, wherever that guy was, right?
Yeah.
I just saw him. They panned to him too, and he's on the ground after getting juked out by Bryce Young. Just like he's like looking at the board. I was like, who's this? Who's this white guy? This white quarterback white linebacker can't cover shit.
Yeah.
Got a classic Landman, dude. Stupid last name too. Sorry for any Landmans listen to this. Anything else? Rushing. Bears had. Wow, imagine having 2 rushers with negative yards, both receivers.
Tough.
Yeah, when DJ Moore got plastered. in the backfield.
Yeah, that was tough. That was just bad blocking.
DJ Moore's probably like, stop giving it to me beyond the line of scrimmage. I just keep getting lit up.
DJ Moore gets hit harder than anyone on the team. Always. It doesn't matter. It could be a screen, it could be a run, it could be just over the middle. He's getting smoked. Even today, he got blasted again, I think. He was on the sideline, like, I'm in pain. Like, his knee got scratched up a little bit. I was like, DJ Moore got hurt again. Even he looked like he was like, God damn it. Like, kneeling on the sideline like, son of a bitch.
Wait,
I'm hurt again.
I think he fucking hit his balls, right? Was that the him?
Yeah,
Hit his balls? Oh, okay, I thought his knee got close.
I thought so, but it looked like he hit his balls, and I'm like, this guy looked like he hit his balls, and he's on the sideline, I'm like, down, I'm like, this guy definitely looks like he hit his balls.
That makes more sense. Yeah, he was back in the game right away, so yeah, he probably got cooked in the sack, you think?
Yeah, I think so. Resilient, bounce back.
Team captain for that reason.
I don't
What
think
else?
he's team captain, actually.
No, he's not. They hate
They
him.
revoked it. Not revoked it, but he was last year, now he's not.
No, they revoked it. Yeah, they're like, let's give it to Grady Jarrett instead. He's like, I just came here. I signed like mid-August. At least Joe Tooney signed in the beginning of the year or was traded or whatever. What's his name? I mean, Grady Jarrett didn't sign until like August.
Yeah, that's true.
And somehow you got to see. Like, we got to get someone on this defensive line.
Yeah. We can't trust anyone else.
Yeah, and Grady Jarrett looks terrible too. I don't know. The defensive line's bad, dude.
I know. I was like, at least we know at the end of the season they gotta be trading for a D lineman, right? Like, you've got to be on the phone with Jeffrey Simmons' agent or Max Crosby's agent.
That's tampering. You can't do that.
I mean, you can.
Alex wants the Bears to forfeit picks.
I mean, come on, they do it all the time.
Oh yeah, they'll be on the phone with Max Crosby directly.
They're fucking. There's like coach deals done like in September, dude, for the next year.
Hey, if you get Can, come over here, brother. Fourth down efficiency, again. I think the Bears, real quick. I don't know if I answered the question I asked. What they need to do. Maybe stop going for it on fourth down. I said this about the Lions. Know your team a little bit. Like, I get it. You want to be aggressive, but a punt doesn't hurt. I don't mind a punt. You have a good punter. You have a fourth-round punter, apparently. Like, maybe take advantage of that. I think the guy should be pretty good. Like, the one when your own side of the field... Actually, that was the least one I was upset about. I was like, fuck it. You know, if we're going for this, we're going down in flames. But the play call on the fourth downs are terrible. Other than that, really. It's just bad.
Yeah, especially the one in the red zone. I mean, I don't know. Like, I get whatever you want to go for, but then you throw that stupid ass pass. Like, I get DJ Moore falls down, but still, just run.
Even if he was on the feet, I don't think there was no one open. Because I think that play was going to Cole Kmet regardless, and Cole Kmet was really covered. Unless Cole Kmet was stopped right there, maybe that would have been the play. But like, yeah, he ran right into the deep. There was guys everywhere. Pathetic.
It was just such a weird game. Like, it's like I said,
It doesn't feel like they won.
They made so many mistakes, and then here we are. They're going on the next round. Like, that's why I just say, just laugh. I don't know what happened. I don't know. Like, I mean, you can't apologize for this win. You know, like they won the goddamn playoff game.
But yeah, 25 of the points in the fourth quarter, like you said, it doesn't happen. Not for the Bears ever. Like, when does that happen? This is a game they lose 100 times out of 100. You know, and somehow they pull it out, which is crazy. Like you said, it just doesn't feel real. I don't know. Even like going to bed, I'm like, I'm gonna watch it. I don't know if I want to watch any replays of this game. I'm like, ugh. Like, this game's done. We're done with this game. Maybe watch the last play, but like, I don't want to see it again. Like, I'm done. Like, I may also see one highlight. You know, go downstairs and check it out. But after that, it's like, I'm good. It's just fine.
Yeah. Even when they were scoring at the end, like, it didn't even like. Obviously, there was like exciting plays, but like, it still seemed like so much tension. You know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it didn't really settle in like the game down the line until we were down by 3 or whatever was it, 4 or whatever, or down by 3, and it was like. I think it was down by 4. And then I was like, oh, wow, this is actually real, you know? And then they got the touchdown, and like, oh, my God. Like, that's kind of what I felt it. And it started showing the crowd how pumped they were, because it just felt like they were out of it the whole time. Like, they're down 20 points. Like, this is over in the fourth quarter. And then, again, it just, I don't know. Amazing. Please don't do this again. Please just score points. More than 3 in the first half would be sick. 6? I'll take 6.
You that it's going to happen again. Like, they are terrible in the first half. Every single game. It just doesn't. I don't get it.
It was also terrible the first half. The Eagles. They were just terrible in general. most football games.
Well, they'll probably lose to the 49ers, and then we'll be playing the Rams.
Sad.
That'll be fun. Seeing Jalen Johnson going against Puka 1-on-1.
Kyler Gordon praying. Just every time.
No, I was just saying this is it.
Oh.
Johnson, this is Puka.
It's the what's it called meme? The Fast and Furious meme. Sad. And then panning over to Kyler Gordon one-on-oneing Devontae Adams in the end zone, just like
facing the ground.
yeah, every time, just panned over. Kyler Gordon, that was tough. It was funny because I mentioned at first, like, oh yeah, they're going after Kyler Gordon. I was like, not really, no, they're not. And then after they said it the first time, no, they were going after Kyler Gordon. It was like they were throwing balls to receivers that weren't even on the team just because Kyler Gordon was covering him. They're like, that guy's a practice squatter. Toss it to him because Kyler Gordon's on him. And Ben Allen was trying to get Kyler Gordon on the worst receiver out there. He's like, please go guard. It wasn't who was their third receiver? Jordan Reed or Jaden Reed. Like, he's like, please guard Jaden Reed. They're not gonna give him the ball. Jaden Reed's wide open. Give him the ball. He didn't catch the ball, but still, I couldn't believe it. He dropped the one. But Kyler was on him, way behind him. And they're like, oh, yep, they're going after Kyler. I was like, God, they really are, man.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see if C.J. Gardner-Johnson's back. I mean, that concussion looked deadly last week. Like I said, he looked like he was a boxer that got knocked out.
Yeah, and they're finding the clip.
Back. Yeah. So, that's like a bad concussion. You never know how long those last. So,
CeeDee Lamb was doing two fingers. He was back in a week and a half.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Probably wasn't actually back. I don't know. They probably just like, CeeDee, we need you out there, boss.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, they started trading when they were down. They were like 3-6. Like, hey, we gotta trade for the guys. So they were trying anything.
Thinking this, so you do a concussion test baseline beforehand. What if you purposely gave yourself a concussion that day? Took the test.
Well, I don't think you have to give yourself a concussion. You could just maybe purposely miss some answers.
But maybe not. Maybe it's designed to know that. It's not designed to know that when you actually have a concussion, right?
I think there is something. I think there is like a minimum baseline.
A smart guy with a concussion has to hit the minimum.
Well, yeah, it's true. It's true.
If you don't hit the baseline, you take it again. You just keep going until you find that baseline. Like, let me do one extra one this time. I think you could get there. Anyways, that's just me trying to get around it, and then probably the independent doctor's probably like, dude, this guy can't see straight. How'd he pass the test? He's like, he got baseline. All right, well, that's pretty much all I have. Cubs get Alex Bregman. Let's go. We can talk about that next episode more.
It's a great day in Chicago sports. I even said to Tommy, I'm like, the only thing left is Caleb makes his comeback, and then he did.
I said that too. I was like, I tweeted out on our account. I said, get the Bears win now, and they did it. Crazy. Also, the Cubs dropping that in the second quarter. What are we doing?
Yeah.
You couldn't like, hey, let's wait like 2 hours to post it. Maybe they wanted
momentum boost.
You couldn't have done it before. That had been agreed upon 2 hours ago, before the game, or 2 hours when it happened. Like, imagine that leading the game
in the first quarter.
yeah, they're like, they probably saw the game. They're like, fuck it, dude, let's get this out there.
Yeah,
Chicago fans need something, and then it'd be good. Biggest day in Chicago sports since 2016. Yeah, right. I'm asking a question. This is a debate.
Probably. I mean, I don't know what else.
And that's the Bregman. Honestly, the Bregman thing didn't happen. I think it is. It's arguable.
Yeah, I mean, what else would it be?
They say draft Caleb. I don't really care about that.
No, don't know. I mean, the first playoff win is more important than that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Especially against the Packers. I mean, Jesus Christ. Like I said, I mean, it's basically you lose this game, you lose. I mean, not momentum, but like you're so deflated going into the off season where it's all this hype for you, like, hey, it's a new team, and you still lose to the Packers, but now it's like, hey, Ben Johnson said, hey, I'm going to beat Matt LaFleur 2 times a year. He fucking does it. Doesn't matter. It took 3 games. He does it.
I was going to say 3 times this year, but it's 2026, unfortunately. But yeah, I mean, you beat him twice. Like, again, I guess that's something we even talk about is this is the Packers. Like, obviously, we're just kind of glossing over. Like, they beat the Packers. Again, if they would have lost, this would have been ramifications for the whole year. Now, how much shit talking would you hear nonstop?
Yeah.
Even if the Packers lost next week, which the Bears very much could lose next week, like how much shit? Like the Bears will still talk shit to the Packers the whole season. Like doesn't matter, you still lost.
Yeah.
And they'll say the
Especially
same thing.
the
You can always
way
come
they
back,
did
but yeah. Mm-hmm. So if you're a Packers fan, you have to be disgusted. Good. Glad. Good for them. That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, like I said, biggest moment since 2016, since the Cubs World Series. Biggest moment, Bears since 2006. I mean, when's the last time they won a playoff game?
2010.
They won 2010? Yeah.
They
Oh, when they won to the AFC.
7-9 Seahawks.
Yeah, great game. Huge game. But yeah, so again, it's not like the Packers, I mean, 9-8. But whatever. All right, well, that's the pod. Anything else, guys?
Bears poncho, it's pretty sweet. One fan.
Who had Poncho?
One of the Bears fans. Bears like poncho, like a nice warm poncho.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Sombrero?
Yeah, it's a Bears. Yeah.
Why are you leaving the poncho, not the sombrero?
Well, I Bears.
I might just wearing a poncho. I'm thinking it's raining. I'm like, oh, they're wearing a poncho.
That's what I thought too.
I thought the whole time until you said sombrero, I didn't realize it's a Mexican poncho.
Yeah, that's what it looked like.
And Alex was saying ice on the podcast, dude. It's fucked up. We're getting canceled, boys.
Well, this guy wasn't. This guy was not.
Oh, not cultural appropriation? Ah, we're definitely getting canceled? Holy moly.
I'd have to review the tape. I'd review the films, but never thought.
Not time saying tapes, dude, and it looks like Jeffrey Dahmer. Damn, we're definitely done, dude. All right, guys. Thank you for joining the Buried Pod. We'll see you guys on Tuesday.
Bye-bye.